The United States government has introduced strict new visa rules aimed at punishing foreign officials who help the illegal immigrants who enter their country. Now, this major decision was announced by Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Wednesday. Let me tell you that the new policy is part of the United States government's effort to stop illegal immigration, specifically at the southwest border where thousands of migrants cross every single month. But what does this really mean? Who will be affected and how does it impact Indians who are living in the United States or those who are trying to come legally? The US is not just targeting migrants who try to enter illegally but also the officials from foreign countries who help them. Under this new policy, the US government can deny visas to immigration officers who allow illegal migrants to leave their country without proper checks, custom officials who let people with false or incomplete documents travel, airport and port authority staff who knowingly help unauthorized migrants board the flight or the ships, and also government officials who turn a blind eye or directly assist human smugglers. Now, this means that if an official in Mexico, India, or any other country helps illegal migrants reach the US-Mexico border, they could lose their right to travel to the US and face other penalties as well. If we specifically talk about Indians, then this community make up a significant number of migrants trying to enter the US without proper documents. If we talk about stats, then in 2023, over 40,000 Indians were caught at the US border, with many traveling through Mexico, Ecuador, and Central America using smuggling networks. Some even spent lakhs of rupees to hire agents who promised to get them to America through risky and illegal routes. Now, with this new rule, any Indian official who is found helping illegal migrants, whether at the airport, passport offices, or other government agencies, can lose their ability to visit the United States. This indicates Indian migration officials who allow people to board flights to Mexico or South America without any proper screening, airport officers who ignore false document or fake visas, and also the government staff who issue travel documents to people they know are planning illegal migration. On the top of that, if you are an Indian living legally in the United States on a visa or green card, this policy does not directly affect you until and unless you help an illegal migrant. If you sponsor a visa for a relative but lie about their details, you could be investigated too. If you hire illegal Indian worker for a cash payment, that is without any proper work permit, you could face penalties. If you help somebody cross the border illegally, you might be arrested and even deported. This means that Indians in the US must be extra careful about how they assist others. Even sometimes as simple as giving shelter to an undocumented Indian could lead to serious consequences. The US is facing record high illegal migration now, with over 2.5 million border crossing in 2023 alone. But after Trump arrived to the office, this number is dropping significantly. And also let me tell you that many migrants do not come from Mexico, but from India, China and Venezuela. Smugglers charge between 25 to 40 lakh rupees to bring Indians illegally through Mexico into the US. The Biden and Trump administration both have struggled a lot to control this surge. Now, instead of just targeting migrants, the US is going after foreign officials too to make illegal migration easier. But now, instead of just targeting migrants, the US is going after foreign officials who make illegal migration easier. Indian officials, on the other hand, will be under more pressure to carefully check visas and stop illegal migration at the airport. Airlines and travel agencies may tighten rules to avoid getting into any trouble with the US authorities. With this, smugglers might increase their fees and use more dangerous routes to bypass security. Legal Indians in the US should be very cautious when helping fellow Indians with migration matter. The US is getting tougher on illegal migration, not just at the border, but all the way back to the migrants' home country. If you are an Indian planning to go to the US legally, this rule will not affect you directly. I'm saying it again. However, again, if you're thinking about using an agent or illegal method, beware. The journey is becoming more dangerous, more expensive, and now even harder with government officials under the watch. Stay legal, stay safe.